Y'all know what the fuck going on. If you've been rocking with me, shout out to you. What I want you to do is leave a like and leave a comment. If you're new, subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and share this video. But this video right here is gonna be my basically I'm gonna get my intake on the interview Drea O did with the mothers of FBG Duck, Lil Mister, Tuka, and some other dude mama, you feel me? And I'm on this video, I'm gonna give y'all my intake on that shit. So my intake, like my honest opinion on this shit, I respect that shit, you feel me? Like that's real shit, like just off the strength, like it did, like that shit goes to show that shit is deeper than rap. It's deeper than what motherfuckers on the outside looking in think, you feel me? Like it's real pain behind this shit. Like for the motherfuckers who don't know, you know, motherfuckers in Chicago know. They know what they doing when they, you know. But to the motherfuckers who on the outside looking in, like thinking this shit cool, and you know they you know they want to partake in this shit and like acting like they in this shit and saying they smoking this and smoking that, thinking this shit cool, you feel me? They don't realize motherfuckers real life hurting behind this. Like the motherfuckers y'all trying to follow behind, you know, cause they saying they smoking on this person, you saying it too. Like, don't you know these motherfuckers that you mentioning got mothers and fathers and siblings and all that shit that's hurting still behind this shit, no matter how long it been or none of that shit. Like time don't matter, you feel me? When it come down to shit like that, time, it don't matter how long a motherfucker been gone, the pain won't change, you feel me? Whether it's 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, the pain won't change, you feel me? And that's what they don't realize, because they not in this shit. They probably haven't experienced that shit, you feel me? That type of shit. You know, the motherfuckers on the outside looking in, they don't really know, like, you know, this shit going in different cities too, but it's just not getting televised as much as Chicago, you feel me? Some motherfuckers saying they smoking on this person and doing this and doing that in all cities, you feel me? But I'm speaking for every city, you feel me? I'm speaking for every city, because this shit going everywhere. Like everywhere, every major city that got a large population of the black community, you feel me? This shit going on. The killing, all this shit, it's motherfuckers hurting behind this shit. So it's cool, but the shit cool, the cause cool, them coming together trying to stop the violence in Chicago and all that shit cool. But let's be 100. Let's be factual, bro. This shit will never end. And it's so many reasons to why this shit will never end. Motherfuckers think it's motherfuckers be like, oh yeah, all this gang violence and motherfuckers doing this for no reason and doing all this. No, you do not understand. You don't understand. When I was looking at this shit, bro, when I was first getting into it, when I first really got into the shit, you feel me? I was about 11. I was 11, and I was thinking, looking at looking at the shit that was going on around me, like, damn, why is they doing all this shit to each other? Like, damn, why is y'all doing all this shit? And then as I got older, you feel me, I started to see, like, motherfuckers got their own reasons to why they doing this shit. It's not all about gang violence and gang turfs and gang wars. It ain't always about that shit, bro. There's so many examples to why a motherfucker into it with a motherfucker, or why a motherfucker shooting at this motherfucker, or whatever it is, bro. You feel me? And I'm gonna give y'all an example, bro. You ain't even gotta be in the streets. You can be a nigga that hoop, be in school and all that shit. You feel me? You on the right path. A motherfucker come take out your close cousin or something, or one of your close homies, you feel me? You feel, and you see it happen right next to you. And then they talking about your homie. They telling your homie or your cousin, or whatever the case is, bro, whatever the fuck you is. You could be a stay-at-home dad that work and go home. You ain't in the gang shit or nothing, but you live around the gang. You in the gang area. A motherfucker come through and shoot at you and your baby and shit just off the strength, you feel me? You ain't got shit to do with shit. You feel me? What you gonna do? You feel me? What you gonna do if your little daughter get hit and all this shit? Like, how would y'all feel to the motherfuckers that's on the outside looking in? Like, it's not always about gang shit. Some motherfuckers. You know, I ain't gonna sit here and say, you know, it. How can I put it? At least 60% of it is about gang shit, and I'm speaking on Chicago specifically now. 60 to 70 is gang shit, straight gang shit and all that. But the other 30% and all that shit, man. But the other 30% taken away from the 70, you feel me, is deeper than this gang shit, cause Chicago is a gang culture city, you feel me? A lot of gangs originated in Chicago, you feel me? It's in the culture, you feel me? It's the motherfucking culture of the city. You feel me? You really can't take the gangs away. You can't do none of that shit, make motherfuckers cease fire or nothing. Because a motherfuckers, they always gonna be on that. Like I said, that other 30%, you feel me? It's something internal. It's something that you was put through that drove you to do the shit that you doing now. And that's what motherfuckers on the outside looking in don't understand. They just think it's gang shit, and they just think motherfuckers so ignorant. But nah, some of these motherfuckers be put in unfortunate situations to where they gotta do the shit they need to do to survive, basically, you feel me? On all aspects, whatever the fuck they need to do, you know? That's why I don't judge a motherfucker on what they do or none of that shit. I show respect, I be humble, and I keep it pushing, you feel me? Because it's deeper than this gang shit and all this shit. Sometimes it be deeper than that, and y'all understand, you feel me? And it's real fucked up on the rappers end, like FBG Duck and Lil Mister, cause you feel me? Even King Von now, cause he got killed now, you feel me? It's fucked up, cause these guys that once upon a time had potential to be greater than what they was. They all had the world in the palm of their hands at once upon a time, you feel me? Like real shit, and it's fucked up to see. It's fucked up to see artists die, period. It's fucked up to see black men die, period, because motherfuckers are already dying at a rapid pace from gun violence and all this shit and everything else. In all these major cities, it ain't like it's only Chicago. It's killing that go on everywhere, you feel me? Every major city that's in the Midwest and southern regions, bro. I guarantee it's a lot of killing going on there, and you know, y'all know how this shit go, but it's fucked up though. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. It's real fucked up that motherfuckers' families gotta mourn because it ain't always about gang shit. Some shit just be, it just be life, bro, and it be fucked up. So, but you know, it's fucked up to an extent because at the same time, these guys, they know what they was doing. They you know, even though regardless if they jumped in the streets they self off some, you feel me, or they had to adapt to what the fuck was going on around them, or they was put in an unfortunate situation, you feel me, it is what it is. But when you do shit like this, dead niggas, and mention dead niggas and do all this shit like it's cool, that's when you cross the line, and you feel me, like you better be ready for this shit. You gotta keep that same attitude regardless, you feel me? Because nobody makes you go out and diss dead niggas. Nobody makes a motherfucker do this and hop on the track, regardless if you responding to him or you being the initiator, you feel me? It don't matter. You dissing, you feel me? You know what come with that shit, and they should know what come with that shit too, so you gotta be prepared for that. Because some motherfuckers ain't gonna let some shit slide. You know, regardless of you dissing dead niggas or doing shit in the streets. When you in the streets, bro, it's the streets. The streets is the streets. You feel me? It ain't, it's the streets. That's all I can say, bro. It's the streets. That's what goes on. And it's fucked up. You know, sometimes some motherfuckers be innocent and bystanders and all this shit, you feel me? But in a lot of motherfuckers' cases, they not. And I'm just keeping this shit on it. But yeah, I'm checking in and checking out, man, gang shit.